At an integrated approach in energy, sourcing that is now not only relying on coal simply because our country is endowed with coal, but introducing and very vigorously to renewable energy, particularly wind and solar energy. That's what is happening, in our country right now as I talk to you.
I think at the national level, parliamentarians, uh, they usually think about their own countries. Now I think they should think about not only own country, about the whole globe, and which is not very easy because um, maybe 20% of the parliamentarians in the whole world, maybe they understand the whole thing. 80% of the parliamentarians, they understand their own country and so on and so forth. So some sort of advocacy, very high standard, high utility advocacy among the parliamentarians is also essential because they are the people's representative. They make policies and they make allocations also.
The role of the Auditor General has to be brought into any oversight function. So
Good point.
We have 11 members in each committee.
But how
Who
is
selects
it
who?
constituted by the parliament? Do they vote for the members to become a member?
Yes,
of
because
nomination?
the
Because
ratio of-
normally what happens, it's give and take.
You have an excellent presentation and you have narrated your own experience. It's very good experience. The interaction which you have with the students there in Canada is similar interaction.
I think generally speaking there was a sense that you are members of parliament and you have constituents.
We're borrowing this planet from our children, and reference to children I think would be very, very important.
I think we have to find alternatives. Some of these developing countries, they are looking to get use of these, to take these fossil fuels and generate power.
You see the same thing with women. So what I'm working for with these local communities is at pendulum swing. This will come up again, and then men and women should be ready to pick this up quickly, because for this world we need to make this transition. Well, for me already today I have 2 or 3 new ideas to try and invite parliamentarians from the developing countries to come and talk to parliamentarians in my parliament that don't find climate change a very important issue. So in that way we can strengthen each other. We've also exchanged email addresses to maybe put the same motion in all parliaments. I think the example motion from Bangladesh on nuclear weapons is a very good point to maybe put in many parliaments and say, okay, if Bangladesh can pass this motion, so can we. And in that way we can reinforce and strengthen each other.
We have members of parliament from virtually all regions of the world. We have from Asia and Pacific, we have parliamentarians from South Africa, from East Africa, from West Africa, we have parliamentarians from North America, from South America, and also from Europe. So all of the major regions of the world are actually represented, and I think that is what is unique about this particular event and the initiative. So if you have parliamentarians from so many different countries, which represents the spectrum of the climate change discussion and challenge, then if you can find consensus, if you can network with those other MPs, I think that is a huge first step forward.
I'm sure Bangladesh is well prepared just to meet the requirement and to see that the resources we have from our internal resources and also the external resources, the commitment which was made, perhaps I don't know how much is available with the existing need of our problem. But we are more capable to just, as you have seen, a lot of legislations are being done to protect the climate change in the national, international, and also in the global context.
To see that the problems came, that is Cedar and Isla, these two things came to Bangladesh, storms, you see, and the floods, and the government